Hey, air signs. Thank you for being here. Excuse me. Okay. Thank you for being here. This is Dawn Burgeons, Dawn Burgeons Tarot. Sorry if there's any interference. Anytime I make the slightest move, there's so much interference in my earphones. So I'm trying to be extremely still because even when it rubs up against, my neck area, it just starts making a lot of excess interference or whatever. But anyways, hey, thank you for being here. Dawn Burgeons Tarot. This is your December 2021 love reading for the sign of Libra, Gemini, and Aquarius. So I'm going to start kind of compiling the signs together to just for, it just makes it easier. So I'm going to try it out and see how it works. But again, thank you for being here. Cards have been pre-shuffled. I'm going to go ahead and start off with Libra. So, yeah, I'll try to timestamp it as well. I'm kind of new to all this, so just bear with me. But I'm going to start with Libra. So let's see what Spirit has for us today. Thank you again for being here. I decrease so Spirit may increase with messages of love, affirmation, enlightenment, direction, guidance for the collective of Libra. What does the collective need to know regarding their love life, romantic partnerships, their person or lack thereof? What is the current energy of Libra regarding their person, their love life, or lack thereof? Thank you, Spirit. We have 10 of Cups and 6 of Pentacles. So we have Taurus and we have Pisces. Devil and 2 of Swords. Capricorn and Libra. So take that how it fits. The current energy that I'm getting for some Librans I'm feeling that this 10 of Cups is what Libra has been aspiring to with her partner, with her person, or just in general, with someone who Libra has been manifesting. The situation at hand, I feel like it's not shaping up to be what Libra had intended. As indicated by this Devil card, I'm feeling like this has become something that may be a little toxic, and toxic, it has its extremes. So for some people, it may be on the lower end. For some people, it may be on the higher end. So like it could be something petty, petty arguments, petty like jealousy type issues, or it could be something like you're engaged in a situation with someone who is very argumentative, difficult, more bad times than good times, and Libra is concerned because they don't really want to start over. But I'm feeling like Libra is being breadcrumbed right now. You know how that expression when a person is kind of like, how like you guys may have been talking about getting engaged for the last couple of years and it still hasn't happened. There's always an excuse or something like that, as opposed to this person just coming straight out and saying, I really have no intentions on marrying you, or I don't want to get married. But it's like they say what they feel like they need to say to keep you. Libra has some decisions to make, because it has Libra at a very moving on is hard to do. Change is hard for some people. For some people, it's pretty easy, but for like people like me, a very stuck in my way type of person. It's hard, like new things really intimidate me. And now when it comes to relationships, that's a completely different beast because, you know, the more you're with someone, the more you're engaging with them every day that, oh my goodness, why is my alert so loud? What was that? Let me turn my phone down. I'm sorry, give me just a second. Bear with me. Oh, good Lord. Okay. Okay, so anyway, sorry about that. I'm trying to. So yeah, Libra has some decisions to make because again, change is hard, especially when you are used or accustomed to someone and, you know, they get in your system. They become a part of you in a lot of ways. Of course, when you're intimate with someone, that's a very big thing too. You know, when you're intimate with someone, it's like you're sharing a big part of you. So I just feel like Libra is like one of those situations where they keep saying they're going to do this. So I'm trying to hang on, you know, because this 10 of Cups is what you are manifesting. But unfortunately, it may not be with this person, with someone, but not this person who is this devil, this Capricorn energy. Can I get one more card regarding the energy of Libra? One more card regarding the energy of Libra. I feel like once you make this decision to kind of move on, quit going through the motions, the cycle, is that right? Oh yeah, the roller coaster and the back and forth, the revolving door. I'm feeling like you may break up for a little while, then get back together because for a lot of us, it depends on your personality, but for a lot of us, it's like moving on can be hard to do. Some people aren't good with the rebound. Some people aren't good with just, you know how they say the best way to get over someone is to get under someone else. That method doesn't work for a lot of us. I know it doesn't work for me, especially if you love someone and you care about someone. That person is going to be singed into your brain like for a while, and it's going to take some time. But once you fully disengage and channel your energy into something else, something worthwhile, something satisfying, something you love to do, just occupy your mind and your time with positive relationships or just positive objectives. It's like they slowly start to wear away, like the thought and the remnants of this person will slowly start to kind of dwindle. And one day you'll look up and you'll just be over it, and you wouldn't have even seen it coming. You'll be like, oh wow, you know, I can't believe that was ever my situation. You know, it's happened to us all. There's always been, I mean, I think all of us can think of some time, be it, I mean, even if it wasn't in our adult life, maybe it was in high school or middle school, you know, we just thought that this one person was just so hot or just so this, so that, they were everything, and we were just so wrapped up in this person. And now when you look back, it's like, you know, like what was I thinking? You know, I mean, not putting them down, but just saying like, this isn't even, you know, my cup of tea. So why was I so obsessed? So, but anyways, I'm saying this 8 of Wands energy is, well, Sagittarius energy first off. And plus I'm feeling like this is what Spirit has for you. Just a rapid succession of new opportunities and new people. Once you can kind of rid yourself of this anchor, I feel like time is going to bring about a much better situation for you, and a much better and more yoked and more aligned individual to fulfill this 10 of Cups vision that you want for your life, you know, because you're wasting time with this person. And, you know, and we have time, you know, but at the same time, it's like, why waste time with this person when you can be, you know, moving on to the next best thing, to a much better thing, you know? What action should Libra take at this moment? What action should Libra take at this moment regarding this matter? And one more. One more regarding what action should Libra take at this moment. Okay, so we have 7 of Wands, 10 of Wands. So we have Leo and we have Sagittarius. We have 7 of Cups and 2 of Pentacles. Scorpio and Capricorn. And 2 of Cups. We have Cancer. We have a little bit of everything going on. So, I mean, that's why I don't really get too big on elemental, you know, because we all just have so much flowing through us that it's really hard to contain or categorize. But 7 of Wands, 10 of Wands, what action should Libra take at this moment? You have to be aware that, you know, whatever this is you're going through, don't succumb to the pressure. Don't succumb to, again, like I said, this person, he or she is offering breadcrumbs, or they, and they're really not serious about the long term, you know. I feel like stay on your guard. Don't allow this person to wear you down. Do not, yeah, just don't get, well, something else I was going to say. God, what was I about to say? I forgot what I was going to say, but, I'm feeling like, for some of you, you know, this is saying that, there's a battle that you've been kind of fighting alone. Like there's something you've been going, not a battle, you know, literally, but just, I feel like you've been going at it alone. Like you're the one that's been working on this relationship. You're the one that's been making the effort. In some situations, I'm getting that, you know, like you're the first one to reach out. You're the first one to text or call. Or if they do, it's just kind of like there is no substance to it. And yeah, for some people, I'm feeling like, you know, you're trying to keep this relationship together yourself on your own. But this 10 of Wands energy, you know what that means. It's like it's time to just get rid of all of this. You know, you've had to go through so much within this dynamic. You don't have to keep fighting this by yourself. You don't have to be a part of this situation. I know it hurts sometimes to feel like you have no one, or to be alone, or like you don't have a partner. Or it hurts to know that what you thought, you know, was going to work out didn't work out, and you don't want to feel like you've wasted time. You don't want people to see, oh, okay, well, they've broken up, you know, because you feel like you're giving people it's like you feel like you're doing exactly what people expected, or it's turning out how people expected, because you know how people always wish the worst, and maybe someone in the past has said to you, you know, this isn't going to work, and you don't want to prove them right. But it's not about people or what people think. People break up all the time. They divorce all the time. So don't live your life based on appearances or putting on airs for anyone. Just do what is going to lead you to your ultimate happiness and fulfillment. The 10 of Cups energy, 7 of Cups energy. It's about manifestations and envisioning, and, you know, taking, you know, understanding that in this particular case that you can romanticize it, you can envision it, but you have to actually take steps towards what you want in life. You know, I mean, yeah, we manifest it, and that absolutely works, but we have to do our part. Hoping and wishing that this person comes around is not going to make it happen. I know I feel like I'm being led to say for some people, you know, if you have a hard time getting over this person, a good way to get over the person you're with, I think is a good exercise. Is just kind of focusing on all of their negative qualities, like all of the things that you won't miss, all of the things that are just like just stupid or gross or disgusting or just whatever about them that is just like a turn off, just focus on those things, you know, because that does help. You know, I've tried that and it helps. Don't think about the few good times you've had, because I'm getting for a lot of you the bad times have outweighed the goods, or if not bad times, just the meaningless times, like time that has just been a bunch of filler and nothing has come from it, you know what I mean? So yeah, because I'm feeling like some people are just having a hard time. Like they probably have tried to break up before, but they're still kind of hooked. So just find something else to do until you, and then again, you'll wake up one day and it's like, okay, I'm over it. And, you know, thank Spirit for that. Two of Pentacles. Yeah. So I'm feeling like for some people, this Two of Pentacles is about, it's like you're hanging in the balance. It's like you are, there's so much more for you, you know, like things have been kind of rocky and you've kind of been a sport about it, but there's so much more that, that is in alignment with your ultimate, like, lot in life. And I feel like this is just a hindrance, or this situation for a lot of you has been a hindrance, because it's Two of Cups right beneath it. You know, this is what is in your scope. Like this is what is for you, a reciprocated type of love and respect, you know. And right now you're just kind of like holding everything together in this situation. Like this Two of Pentacles energy, you're balancing it, and you know everything is just kind of okay, but you're not making any progress, you know. Like things are really like, and again, you know, the Pentacles I was talking about, or was that this reading? Oh no, it wasn't this reading, my bad. But anyways, but yeah, you're balancing, and you're just barely like staying above the water. But it's like, why live life like that, you know? Like, why live life at its just basic contentment, you know, having to juggle like this and trying to keep everything in the balance on your own and fight alone if you don't have to, you know, when all you have to do is just rip that band-aid off, feel the hurt, feel the grief, feel the pain, allow those emotions to kind of surface, identify it. That way the healing will be so much quicker, you know. So you have a choice to make, again, Libra, and you can choose to stay in this situation with this and let this person continue to weigh you down and chip away at your dreams, chip away at your goals. Because I know people like, God rest her soul, my mom, she had this friend, and I mean every day for years. I mean, not literally every day, but once or twice a week for years. This lady, she would call, and I'm calling her this lady, she was actually like my cousin or whatever, but she was more like an aunt because she was my mom's age, but and rest her soul as well. But it was this guy that she was with, and he was dragging her through the mud. And this lady, you know, she had been on her job for years. She had her own house. She had her own car. She had money in the bank. She was just so well off. But it was just like this guy, you know, he was just like blatantly disrespecting her. They had been together for years. They worked together. Well, not together, but for the same company. And like, she will always hear about how he was messing with, you know, the younger girls at the job and this, and he would just do it so like, he would just be all in her face with it, just kind of tormenting her, you know, and she would just cry to my mom, and it went on for so long. And I'm just like, my God, even as a kid, I'm hearing this and I'm like, why? Like, why is she taking, like, she didn't value herself. She didn't know what she was worth, you know, and when she passed away, you know, she still didn't really have anyone. She has family, you know, sisters and brothers and people that love her and stuff. But this guy, you know, nothing ever came from that. And I always wonder, like, what would have happened if she would have just let go and just really found someone on her level, someone that could, You know, and I'm not saying it's even about like relationships or something like, but I mean, for a lot of people, that's why you're here, because it's a love reading. So a lot of us want love in our lives, and people make it seem like so meaningless, like, oh, you know, another love reading, yada yada. But you know, people don't know how to look at the broader picture, the bigger picture. You know, people, it's not just about a relationship in and of itself, but you know, how about like what about when you get older? You know, you get older, and you know, like no one wants to end up old and just totally alone. You know what I mean? Like you want family. Like whenever you get sick, or whenever we come to the end of our days, you know, we want a crowd of people around us who love us, like our mate, our partners. Some of us may want children, some may not, but whatever, you know, we want to. And now is the time to get our lives in order for the long run, you know, because the relationships in our lives matter, you know, if that makes sense. Because people make it seem just so like, oh, this is just frivolous. It doesn't matter, you know, like it's just a love reading. But people want to feel, people want to invest in securing like quality relationships, lifelong relationships, you know, that are going to withstand, because that's what life is about. It's about the people around us. Pretty much the same thing that you see like these readings geared towards, you know, love, career, finance, you know, that's what pretty much in leisure type stuff, you know, your hobbies and the things you do in your downtime. But that's kind of what life is. It's all encompassed of like our love, our work, and a few things in between. And that's what it is. So if that makes sense, I feel like I'm rambling, but so I say all that to say, you know, don't waste your time on something that's going nowhere. It's time to make things happen. It's time to be the pilot of your life, of your vehicle that's propelling you towards your ultimate satisfaction and happiness. Don't let anyone sit in that driver's seat for you and stir for you. And it's time to be the author of your own story. So make it happen, and don't let anyone weigh you down, because love is only one aspect of a very multifaceted situation, you know. Like love is only one aspect of a relationship. There's so many other things that come along with that, like loyalty, you know, loyalty, commitment, security, and all types of things like that. So there we have it, Libra. I wish you well, and I hope it all works out. If you like, then please do comment, subscribe, share, or I'll welcome any suggestions you may have in the comments below. Thank you. Talk to you next time.